they don't cap that downside risk, right? Risk management is the number one thing. That's what we do first every single day is reduce risk. Why do we do that? Because mathematically speaking, your losses work against you more than the winners work for you. This is the How to Trade Stocks and Options podcast, brought to you by 10MinuteStockTrader.com, where we cover finance, stocks, options, entrepreneurship, education, and money. And here's your host, voted one of the top 100 people in finance, Christopher Ewell. Are you looking to take the guesswork out of trading? Well, you need to get the Secret Investing book. It's the underground playbook that 10-minute stock traders are using to take the guesswork out of trading every single day. You can get your free copy over at secretinvestingbook.com. That's secretinvestingbook.com. Be sure to like, subscribe, and watch all of our past episodes over at sharevision.com. Good afternoon, traders. Dr. Michael Sinclair just nailed it. I just right now put on a second half size on. I'm using the micro ES, or I'm using the mini ES. Hang on. So there's several different ways to choose this, right? You could do the SPY on its own. You could do the E-minis. That's what I was thinking of. E-minis. You could do the micro ES, the micro futures. You could do options. I mean, there's so many different ways to do it, which is really cool to be able to have this flexibility, which is why I was wanting to just focus on one thing. Give you entries, give you exits, and let you guys figure out what works best for you. For me, it's the futures because you can get insane leverage, but I just got in right at the 428.14. In fact, give me a second here. I'm going to go on the Discord. You guys can see it here. Long, full size on SPY at 428.14. Okay, cool. And of course, we're going to have to close that here before we leave today. But that's why you got to take opportunities, right? We'll come back. We'll come back because I want to have its own segment here. So yeah. Today I had a photo shoot. That was fun. That's why my hair's all done. I had a photo shoot for Rude. She was like, "We need new thumbnails." And I'm like, "All right, let's do it." So I was. I'll show you guys what I was doing. God, I hate doing this. I hate doing this so much, but part of being a content creator is this. So I went to this list here, best personal finance YouTubers, right? And just clicking on Graham Stephan, people like that. He's got 3 million subscribers. And Rude's just like, "Listen, go make these faces." So I'm sitting in front of the camera like, and I'm just like the whole time laughing and just because it's so dumb. But that's what the people like to click. So yeah, that was is what it is. Dr. Sinclair is here. Ernie's here. Good to see you. We're home. I was a minute late. All right, I have another thing. That's why I'm late. Tyler, good to see you, my friend. Maria, glad you're here. Yeah, Dr. Michael just noticed it as it was happening. Brian, Victor, hey man, how you doing? Isaac's using SPY. Brian says, "Did they get your good side?" I hope so. So dumb. I hate doing that. Okay. And this afternoon, as I'm hanging out here doing whatever, working, my wife calls. She's like, "Your son, the older one, Colin, he's 10. Colin has 102-degree fever. They're sending him home. They need to test him for COVID." And I'm like, "Oh God." So we get him home, pull out the COVID tests that we got in the cabinet. Of course he tested positive. So he's locked up here until Wednesday. He's allowed to go back to school. So me and him are going to hang. I'm starting to feel a little bit of it. I wouldn't be surprised if we all came down with it, truthfully. So here we go again. COVID number 2 for our family. Donna, good to see you. Okay, let's talk about the day trades. That's where I was going here. Okay, work it. I just heard an alert go off. Okay, so I'm really, really liking being able to hang with you guys in the trading room on Discord. This is fun to me. I'm really liking this. So what I want to do is I want to break down the 3 trades we put on today, actually. In fact, let me take a screen grab real quick, and I'll drop it in here. TrendSpider has this really handy feature. You just click that camera button, and then copy, and it's a perfect representation. Boom. Oh, wait. Maybe I didn't copy it. Copy. Paste. There it goes. Okay. So let's talk about the day trades we put on today. First one was today at 11:21. No, that was the exit. First one was at 10:42. Oh, excuse me. 10:42 Central Time. We had our moving averages crossover. Bob asked for what those signals were, or the alerts were, so I put those in the Discord as well, so you guys can copy that if you need to. I'm sure there's a way I can pin that somewhere, but I don't know how to do that yet. We'll figure it out. So yeah, we had the first entry this morning at 427.90. As you can see, it cleared all the moving averages, was moving north, and this had set a new high for the day at this time, so this was a full unit size. We had the crossover of the moving averages, which is half a unit, and then we had new high for the day, which is the other half unit. So that was a full unit size. All right, now within an hour, we got an exit signal on this candle here before this fell off. Before that fell off. So we were out, oh man, 30 cents? Yeah, I think it's 31 cents. So put it on, as you don't know the future, right? You put it on, watch it, nothing's really happening, close below the 5 period, and then we got out. And it was really interesting because it felt like all hell broke loose after that point, because that's when this happened here, and I don't know what happened, but clearly somebody somewhere was selling something. So we got out right there, right before this big down candle happened, right? Now, of course, as I'm putting in the Discord, be open-minded. You have to be open-minded. You have to remove all emotions, and you have to trade based on price and price alone. So we got in, it worked a little bit, came back down, got out 30 cents. No big deal. It is what it is. Now, this afternoon, I got another signal while I was making lunch for my son. So I ran in here to the computer, and I was like, what's going on? Boom, right there. A new entry signal, right? All the moving averages are crossed over, but it's not at new highs. So this is a half unit at 427.45. So a half unit right there. And then waiting until we get new highs for the day, which we just got as the trading room here started. Then you go on in your full unit size. That's how it works. Pretty simple for the day. Now, we will close. We may be hanging together when we close, depending on how long things take. We'll close when the 5 is broken, or a close below the previous low, close below the previous candle low, or the ATR is hit. But the ATR is way down here, so that probably isn't going to happen. So we're going to let this run, but the only last caveat I have here is that if you are holding day trades into the end of the day, try and close them 5-10 minutes before the market closes. So at my time, it's 3 o'clock. Try and close at 250, between 250, 255, if you haven't got an exit signal, because things get really wild and volatile in the last 5 minutes, and it could take a great trade that should have been a profitable one and turn it into a loser for you, and you don't want that. Clearly, you don't want that. So that's doing well. I'll let you guys know the exit that comes through in a little bit for that. But now let's move over into our market analysis. I love having segments. This is easier for me. I like this. Brian. Yeah, I know. She didn't say that. I probably said that. No. It's her son too. It's her son too. All right, let me pull this up real quick. Welcome to the 10-minute trading room. This is how to trade only 10 minutes a day and exactly how to take the guesswork out of trading. Now, with our strategy, as you guys know, it always starts with the market with a 10 over the 20 and price over the 50. So I'm going to go to the daily, and we're going to see the 10 is the blue line, clearly over the 20. Price is 1.5 miles above the red line. Dr. Sinclair. Yeah, he's your son when they're sick, no doubt. Yeah, there you go. So this is bullish for sure. Then we got the MMFI sitting close to 52-week highs at 78%. And then FinClub coming through with orange again today. Now, I don't know what's up with this. I really don't. But we got to trust the AI data there, right? It's pulling in things from dark pools. It's pulling in things from hedge funds. It's pulling in things from institutions that, honestly, I don't even know what all it pulls in. But I do know that when we have seen times like this where it's leading up to, or when we have several days in a row, that has in the past signaled a reversal for us. And I know several of you traders have watched it happen along with us. Several days in a row of failing stocks has generally led to a reversal. But we have to see. We have to trade the prices that are in front of us here. So no stress on that. Okay, this is continuing to work. So let's move over into our final thoughts for the day. Actually, before we go on final thoughts, are you guys enjoying the Discord? Right? I am asking for feedback here. So if you see something in there that you want changed or moved or adjusted or done differently, let me know, because I want to make this right for you. Like I say, I do want to have I have to look around my microphone. That's what I'm doing. I do want to have the alerts pinned. Oh, sorry, you can't see. I do want to have the alerts pinned somewhere, like over here. I just don't know how to do that. So if you guys know how to do that, by all means, go ahead or tell me how and I'll do it. But yeah, that way you've got it right there so you know what it is as well. Okay, but now let's go back to the final thoughts of the day. This here I thought was so funny because this is two tweets that I saw back to back, and I couldn't make it work on Twitter, so I took a little screen capture of this so I could make it work bigger. All right, I'll make it just a little bit bigger. There we go. All right, so this person asked, what advice would you give to a new trader looking to get profitable? Directly above that on my Twitter stream, I was like, well, this is good. This is good. So Etienne is a trader and fellow trading podcaster as well. His podcast is called The Desire to Trade, like his username says. Trading Composure, that's Ivan Bayaji. Ivan is a trader and author, and a really chill dude. Like, he was a monk, and I like Ivan a lot. He and I get along. And he talked about the fact, so this is the advice he would give to a new trader looking to be profitable. The fact that the future is endless possibilities excites me. With a thoughtful trading approach that caps the downside risk, you've got almost nothing to lose and everything to gain. I thought that was outstanding. And that's the hard part. Because most people who get into trading, they don't cap that downside risk. Right? Risk management is the number one thing. That's what we do first every single day, is reduce risk. Why do we do that? Because mathematically speaking, your losses work against you more than the winners work for you. I know that's a weird thing to think about. But we discussed how Minervini had his tweet where it just showed how you could lose 15 times in a row and still be down only 5% of your account. But that's because he had his losses capped. And then Minervini lets things run for as long as they possibly can, as you guys know. So I thought this was outstanding. And also it goes along with the Trading in the Zone that I'm listening to right now, which is honestly one of the best trading books ever. If you have the opportunity to get it. It's the fact that there really are unlimited possibilities in the market. But you have to step in and create those limits. You have to make those limits. Because if you don't, you're going to mess up bad. So yeah, that covers everything for today. Pretty easy day. The day trading, cover the deal with that. It's still going on right now. Doesn't have an exit signal yet, so we're going to let that ride for a little bit longer. The swing trading, again, another transition day. And at transition day, we're just waiting on market signals to come to us. And we don't know how long it's going to take. But as Mark would say, hang on. I love this quote so much. Remember, while you're doing nothing, less experienced, lesser disciplined, and less skilled investors are laying the groundwork for your success. They build the basis, and you buy the breakouts. Victor says, currently not doing day trades because of limits on your platform. I understand. Victor, I would, if you are interested, and if you can, look into the futures market. Because if you're trading with less than $25,000, you're going to have an issue with, what is it called? Pattern day trading. But there's not pattern day trading restrictions on futures. I'm not saying you should, but I'm saying there are not issues with that. The way you would get to it is you can just type in, so like the regular future is ES. Oh, sorry, that's tiny. The regular future is ES, so /ES. Come on, S. Oh, I'm already on it. Okay, that's why. And the micro future /MES. So give those a try. Maybe Brian says try cash account. There may be some options for you. But no matter what, do not let your risk get out of control. Oh, I'm glad you like it. I'm really enjoying it too. I want to have more engagement, more interaction. That's why I was kind of giving you guys like a behind the scenes what I was up to today. So feel free to like chime in and talk about whatever. This is gonna be fun. He's gonna look into it. Very cool. Thank you guys so much for coming today. I will still send out a Discord update once the day trades are closed. But I don't know where that's gonna end up. Rigid in the plan, flexible in the outcome. You don't know where it's gonna end up. Oh, Isaac asks, what is a micro future ticker? Here, I'll put it in the chat so you know what it is. So /MES, and you need the slash. It won't work otherwise. That's the micro future. So /MES is the micro. And then /ES is the, quote, E-mini. But that's like the full-size version. And the micro is 1/10 the size of the regular version, the ES. So it makes it pretty easy. If you're scaling, right? Let's say you want 13 of them. You could put 1 full-size future, 3 micro futures. Put them together, that's 13. It's really cool how it works like that. So I'm really stoked about putting this together. This is gonna be good. Okay, guys, thank you so much for coming today. Hang on. Sorry, there's a couple other things come through here. I'm going to look into this. Your day trades are limited. Oh, yeah. Check out the micro future. It's, I think the margin for that on Tastyworks is like $300. It's not much at all. Now, I don't know if that's for everybody's account or anything like that, but I know that the margin intraday is super, super, super low. Brian says you open a cash account. You just have to pace yourself on purchases and settlements. Yeah. Okay, funny story. I got a free ride violation on my very first account, which was a cash account way back when. Geez, that was 2009. We had bottomed, and I thought it was a genius buying triple leveraged ETFs and trying to day trade those, and I got a free ride violation. And I think I wrote about it in the Secret Investing book. And I got my account locked for 90 days, and I was so pissed because I had no idea that was an issue. So yeah, do be careful with that. You can do either, right? Remember that the ES is 10 times the size of the micro ES. So depending on your unit size, right? If you need 10, don't even worry about the micro. Go straight to the full-size ES. But if you need less than 10, start with the micros and build up to the full-size one. That's the way I'm trading it. So it's pretty cool. All right, thank you guys so much for coming today. Really appreciate you. I will still hit you guys up in the Discord. As you can see, this is still doing really well. So we'll talk later on. Talk soon. Hey, don't forget, before you head out, head to secretinvestingbook.com right now to get your free copy of the Secret Investing Book. This is how to finally get a positively unfair advantage in the stock market. And it has 13 of the secrets that Wall Street does not want you to know. And I want to send this to you for free today. Just help me by covering shipping. And the way you can do that is by going to secretinvestingbook.com. That's secretinvestingbook.com, and I'll ship this out for you right away. Thanks so much.